Hey everyone, 12 News meteorologist Stephen Matrigrano here with a look at your Weather Now update for you on this Friday morning. It is a frigid one out there across our area, and we're looking at Narragansett. Of course, you can see, most of the roadways here, at least in this shot, look dry near the towers, but keep in mind, during the day we have some of that melting going on, and a lot of it did refreeze. Actually, my ride in this morning, I took a couple side roads, and they were pretty slick, and there's still snow on them. There's ice. My car actually did slide a little bit as well, but it was a side road, so I was going slow, but nonetheless, just be mindful of that if you're traveling early this morning or heading out, for your commute. Most schools are most likely either closed still or they're remote. But if those schools are returning, at least a few communities, just be mindful of that. If you're waiting out for the bus and things like that. Newport, you're quiet, we're dry, we're cold. Temperatures in the 20s this morning there in Newport, 27, 24 in Westerly, 23 in Smithfield, 17 over in Taunton. Radar is quiet. Not tracking much for us locally. High pressures in control. Storm system 2 hours south. Will remain 2 hours south. Let's time things out for your Friday. There's that high pressure I was talking about, staying in control. Tracking a cold front with some colder air arriving, not until later in the weekend and into early next week. So, what does that mean for us? Saturday looks pretty nice across our area. Temperatures near 50, sunshine, dry conditions, and even this afternoon, not too bad, near 40 or so. But Saturday is definitely the pick of the next say 5 days or so. Maybe even the next 7 days, really, with a nice day ahead of us. Now, that cold front will get closer later Saturday evening, Saturday night, and it does push through as we head into Sunday. So here's Sunday morning. Yes, that is a little bit of snow. We're tracking some snow showers passing on through for sometimes on Sunday. Not really a huge deal. Maybe a dusting to an inch or so in spots. If you are traveling early in the morning, heading throughout southern New England, it could cause a little bit of a slowdown. But for the most part, again, not expecting this to be a widespread issue for us. It's out of here by the afternoon hours, and then, of course, drying things out, clearing things out later Sunday evening as that colder air really entrenches itself into our area. So a couple cool records and tidbits I want to share with you. First one here, of course, as we've been talking about with our latest blizzard and our latest snowstorm, we've had the snowiest February on record, most snowfall on record. Now, of course, this year, 42.9 inches, and it looks like that's where that final tally will be. Not expecting any more snow for the rest of the month. It does beat February 2015, though, where we saw 31.8 inches in that month. So certainly we beat it, and by a landslide, So certainly, again, that storm, the blizzard itself actually would have beaten this record on its own. So that's pretty impressive, of course, when you're talking about a single storm. One other thing I want to talk about, you may have seen this along social media, is comparing two major cities, one that typically sees a lot of snow, and of course us, where we don't really quite see this much snow. Look at the numbers. Our average for this date is 29.3 inches of snow. We have seen a whopping 68.5 inches so far this winter. Of course, our records go off of meteorological seasons, so March 1st will actually begin spring. So that looks to be where we're going to finish for this winter in terms of official record keeping. Anchorage, Alaska is actually slightly below what we've seen, but they're actually seeing a pretty much an average year, if not slightly above, and we're still beating them. So if you're a fan of the snow, this is definitely a nice tidbit to know, but if you're not a fan of the snow, you're probably saying make it stop and bring on warmer weather. So that's why Saturday is looking good. We have temperatures near 50. It'll give us a little bit of a break. For this morning, though, again, things are looking sunny, cold early on. We'll be in the mid-30s for midday. No big weather issues for your Friday. Near 40 this afternoon. Not too bad overall. Dry and quiet tonight. We're cold once again. Those lows falling back into the 20s, mid-20s there. Some fog develops late as we head into early Saturday morning. Any fog early on should break apart and give way to some sunshine. Temperatures near 50 for the afternoon. I want to leave you off here with your 3-day forecast, and you can see again, nice on Saturday, sunshine, milder, near 50. Snow showers for Sunday, temperatures in the 30s. But that's a check of your forecast. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great Friday, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.